Hello, my name is Rosemary and I'm a dietetic intern, and today we'll be talking about stone fruit. So a little bit about myself. My name is Rosemary and I'm a current UChicago Medicine Ingalls Memorial dietetic intern. I completed my undergrad with a Bachelor's of Science in Dietetics from the University of Pittsburgh, and my hometown is Cleveland, Ohio. One reason that I wanted to present on stone fruit today is because I love eating stone fruit myself. Back when I was home in Cleveland, I often went cherry picking. So here you can see a few of the photos from a summer where I went cherry picking with some friends. Besides cherries, there are multiple different kinds of stone fruits. These can include peaches, plums, nectarines, apricots, and of course, cherries. Stone fruits are part of the prunus or rose family. They're grown on a tree, and they're ripe early to late summer. They also have a short growing season and need a warm climate. They're defined as a stone fruit because the fruit flesh is surrounded by a large stone pit or the seed. One kind of stone fruit are plums. Fresh plums are a good source of vitamin C, and the dried form of plums, or prunes, contain lots of vitamin A and fiber. There are two main kinds of plums, Asian and European. Asian are often the ones that are eaten fresh, and they have a larger and rounder shape. European plums are usually dried, smaller, and have an oval shape, so you'll often find those as prunes. Next up, we have apricots. Apricots are rich in pectin. Pectin is a starch that gives plants their structure. Pectin is often used to make jams and jellies, and it's the gel that helps keep the jelly or jam stuck together. Because apricots are high in pectin, they're often consumed dried or canned. Apricots are rich in potassium, vitamin C. Our next fruit is one that you've likely heard of, peaches. So peaches are often either clingstone or freestone. So the clingstone are great for eating fresh because they keep the pit inside of the fruit, and then freestone peaches are better for slicing and serving in a dish, and that's because the pit will easily come off. It might be known that Georgia is the peach state. However, California produces half of the peaches that are eaten in the U.S. Why should you eat some peaches? Peaches are rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E. They also have high amounts of potassium, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus. Our last fruit is nectarines. So nectarines are similar in taste and texture to peaches. The main difference between nectarines is that nectarines have smooth skin, whereas peaches have fuzzy skin. So similarly to peaches, nectarines are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and potassium. So peaches, nectarines, and apricots, you might be wondering, what's the difference? They all seem pretty similar. So peaches, like I just said, they have the fuzzy skin. They also are very sweet and often have a white or yellow flesh inside. Nectarines are different in that they have a smooth skin. This smooth, thinner skin can make them easier to eat. Nectarines are also very sweet like peaches, and they also have white or yellow flesh. Lastly, we have apricots. Apricots are different from peaches and nectarines in that apricots are smaller. Apricots have fuzzy skin, and they're not as sweet. They have more of a tart flavor. Apricots are also not as juicy as peaches or nectarines. Their water content is lower, which because of their higher pectin content. This makes them good for being dried or canned. Next up, I'll discuss a few recipes. Our first recipe is fresh peach salsa. So fresh peach salsa, it has peaches, tomato, jalapeno, purple onion, cilantro, some lime juice, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. So the directions are to cut peaches into 1/4 inch cubes, place all ingredients beside the peaches into a food processor, and then you'll want to pulverize the processor to chop the ingredients a little bit more. Then you'll mix the peaches and other ingredients together, and then garnish with some cilantro and serve with some tortilla chips. This could also be incorporated on top of tacos or as just a side dish to another meal. Our next recipe is a beverage. So we have a strawberry peach smoothie. This strawberry peach smoothie has a banana, peaches, or nectarines, 2 cups of strawberries, and a 2/3 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, plus a handful of ice cubes. So the directions are gather all ingredients, put the ingredients into a blender, blend, and then pour into glasses and serve immediately. Here are my sources that I used while creating this presentation. This concludes the presentation on stone fruit. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Taylor and I am a dietetic intern at the University of Illinois, Chicago. And today I'm going to talk about blueberries and how they have become a popular superfood. And I hope you learn a little bit about why you should include blueberries in your everyday diet. The first thing I want to go over is what exactly is a superfood. So no single food can offer all the nutrition, health benefits, and energy we need to nourish our lives. There are, however, some foods that can be highlighted for some special recognition. The term superfood is used to describe food items, mostly plant-based, that are filled with very important nutrients and can further enhance a healthy eating pattern. Superfoods are typically low in calories, yet provide a substantial amount of nutrients, so they have a very high nutritional density. They also contain a high volume of minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. And research has shown that a diet rich in superfoods can be beneficial in the prevention of disease. So they are known for their abundant health benefits. And the picture on this slide shows some examples of superfoods. So there's kiwi, oranges, we have our blueberries, which I'm going to talk about, broccoli, and many others. Before I talk about why blueberries are a superfood, I'm first going to talk about how they came to be. Blueberries are native to America and were used by Native Americans for both medicine and as natural flavoring. The domestication of blueberries actually began with a woman named Elizabeth White. She was the daughter of a New Jersey cranberry grower, and this picture on this slide is of her. So she saw great potential in adding blueberries to the family crop. So she teamed up with a botanist from the USDA, and together they successfully harvested and sold the first commercial crop of blueberries in New Jersey, and this was in 1916. Throughout the 1900s, blueberries became a very popular fruit, so much so that in 1974, the USDA proclaimed July as National Blueberry Month. Into the 1990s and early 2000s, health researchers began to explore the antioxidant property of blueberries. Nutrition research positioned blueberries as an icon of a healthy lifestyle. As the health benefits of blueberries became more known, production greatly increased. In 2014, blueberry production across 5 continents rose to 1 billion pounds. In 2016, blueberry growers and consumers celebrated 100 years of this popular little fruit. Next, I am going to touch on the nutrition facts of blueberries. So 1 serving of blueberries is a full cup, and this 1 serving has about 85 calories. And just like I mentioned before, superfoods have an abundant amount of nutrients but very little calories. In 1 cup of blueberries is about 24% of your daily intake of vitamin C, and this is based on a 2,000 calorie diet. So even if you are consuming less than 2,000 calories, 1 cup of blueberries still provides a substantial amount of vitamin C. And many people already know that vitamin C is essential for a healthy immune system. However, this vitamin also promotes healthy capillaries, strong gums, and wound healing. 1 cup of blueberries also provides about 3.6 grams of dietary fiber, which is 14% of the daily recommended intake. Fiber promotes heart health and may reduce the risk of heart disease. It also adds bulk to the diet, helping you feel fuller for longer, as well as promoting regular bowel movements. And some research has also shown fiber to be helpful in maintaining cholesterol. 2 other important nutrients found in blueberries are vitamin K and manganese. Although they are not as abundant as vitamin C and fiber, the nutritional benefit they offer is still worth noting. Vitamin K is essential for bone metabolism and regulating blood clotting and blood calcium levels. And manganese, which is not to be confused with magnesium, aids in converting protein, carbohydrates, and fat into energy. As I mentioned before, blueberries have been a hot topic of nutrition research since 1990s. On the right is a list of all the areas of research that have been studied regarding the health benefits of blueberries. Some of the most widely studied health topics include cardiovascular health, brain health, exercise, insulin response, and gut health. But today I'm going to talk about what gives blueberries their superfood title, and that is their antioxidant activity. So what exactly are antioxidants? Well, to explain antioxidants, I first need to explain something called free radicals. Free radicals are molecules produced when the body breaks down food or when you are exposed to tobacco smoke or radiation. In the picture on the left, you can see the free radical cartoon in the middle. Free radicals attack the body's healthy cells, causing damage and stress. It is believed that free radicals play a role in several diseases such as heart disease and cancer. However, antioxidants exist to protect our healthy cells from these free radicals. Vitamin C and E are 2 of the most popular examples of antioxidants. Not only do blueberries contain a substantial amount of vitamin C, which is an antioxidant, but they also contain another antioxidant called anthocyanin. What exactly is anthocyanin? It is a naturally occurring pigment that gives food a deep red, blue, or purple color. In the picture on the left, you can see many fruits and vegetables that contain anthocyanin. Anthocyanins have been reported to have many health-promoting effects. Some of these are the capacity to lower blood pressure, improve visual capacity, reduce cancer cell proliferation, inhibit tumor formation, aid in diabetes prevention, lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, and they also contain anti-inflammatory characteristics. However, it is important to note that these positive health changes are likely to stem from a healthy diet in general. Anthocyanins may not do all of the work, but they do contribute to it. Now that you have learned all the health benefits of blueberries, you may be wondering, in what ways can I add blueberries to my diet? Well, blueberries can be enjoyed fresh as a nice snack or as part of a meal. They are also great in smoothies with other berries. Blueberries can also be added to pancake or waffle batter to make for a more interesting breakfast. They can be added on top of ice cream or frozen yogurt. Blueberries can also be a part of a fruit salad, or they can be added to a lettuce salad. Blueberries can be made into jam or jelly. Blueberries are also great in baking, such as muffins. They are also often added on top of hot cereal, such as oatmeal, and they can also be added to yogurt as a snack. Today I'm going to share with you 2 recipes that use blueberries as an ingredient. One is for a drink and the other is for an appetizer. The first recipe is pink blueberry lemonade. And this recipe only calls for 4 ingredients: sugar, blueberries, lemon juice, and water. So in a 1-quart pitcher or container, you would combine sugar, blueberries, and half a cup of water. You would then microwave this for about 1 minute to get it pretty warm. And then after microwaving it, you're going to stir until the sugar dissolves. This really helps combine all the flavors. Then you're going to add lemon juice and enough water to make 1 quart. So just fill the pitcher or container to make 1 full quart. Then you will chill and serve. And you can garnish this lemonade by adding fresh blueberries on top, or you can even make ice cubes with blueberries frozen into them. The next recipe is a very unique appetizer. It is blueberry prosciutto and goat cheese flatbread. So what you're going to do is you're going to preheat an oven to 425. In a small bowl, you would stir together some olive oil, minced garlic, and fresh thyme, and set that aside. Then, using whole wheat pizza dough, or you can buy store-bought already made flatbread or pizza dough, but you would roll your pizza dough into an oval about 1/4 inch thick, and then you're going to brush this with the olive oil mixture that you set aside and bake for 12 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. Once the dough is cooked, or while the dough is cooking, you're going to lightly mash blueberries, and then you're going to spread it over the crust once it is finished baking. After you have laid the blueberries down, almost like your tomato sauce, you're going to top with goat cheese and prosciutto and drizzle with a little bit of honey, and then bake for an additional 10 minutes to get that prosciutto nice and crisp and to melt the goat cheese. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and learned a little bit more about the health benefits of blueberries and why they are such a great superfood, and hopefully you got a few ideas of how you can add blueberries to your everyday diet. Thank you.